Hey everyone, I'm illustrator John McCoy, and you're watching my 30-second daily drawing video of 2020. It's my daily drawing exercises. This one's with Vine Charcoal, a newsprint, 18 by 24, and it took an hour and a half in real time using the Hero 4 Silver GoPro. I'm using time-lapse mode. It takes a frame every 0.5 seconds. I liked the baby drawing I did last time. That was a baby. It was a picture of one of my brothers as a baby, and it had real still life objects. So it was actually the photograph in a frame with the still life objects. I liked that direction because it challenged me to draw both baby and still life objects, and it forced me to draw from life, but to break down concepts of that get in the way of drawing, like, oh, this is not a real portrait, this is a picture of a portrait, and just learning to draw what I see, which is one of the most important aspects of learning to draw. So I set up a similar still life today using another portrait, photographic portrait, in a frame of one of my brothers. And then put a seashell and an orange. I actually started with the orange, but then I decided I didn't want to just draw an orange. I wanted to get some figure drawing practice in there as well, and babies are very tricky, so decided to do that. And then I added my AirPods. When I put my AirPods in, I was like, I'll just put the case in the still life. And so that worked out pretty nicely too, because it afforded a variety of different shapes. That was a nice rectangular, but it had rounded beveled edges and stuff, which is kind of cool to analyze a rectangle and see how it's similar to a rectangular three-dimensional rectangle, which is called what? It's like a box, but a box is more like a square. Why am I drawing a blank? Anyways, the point of this drawing exercise, similar to other ones, I'm actually learning the medium of Vine Charcoal. It's a wonderful tool, drawing tool, and I like how painterly it is. So I think there's a lot for me to gain from that. I kind of wanted to introduce color, kind of wanted to take a photo of this and then paint over it to colorize it, but I decided to just focus on this since it was already an hour and a half. I think I'd like to stick to drawing from life as much as possible. I'm always learning new things. One of the things I would say I'm learning more about this one was not rushing into shading, but as much. I do kind of give it enough time. I tend to address the overall proportion, shapes, forms, etc. in a drawing without shading, and then I always do that first. It's just sometimes I'm learning to devote a little extra effort to that in the beginning before getting into shading. As exciting as shading is, a nice foundational sketch that has all the proportions more or less correct, and staying big. Another thing I would say is I'm learning to use thumbnail sketches a little more. I've used them for a long time, but kind of got away from them for a while, and I find that they're extremely helpful for me to get a good concept down. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please subscribe to my channel, share this with friends and family. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next video.